where I'm aimed at. How are we doing? Oh, we got 2. All right. All right. Let's Oh, and I got you up on my TV so I can see what this is going on to do. Let's see. Yeah. So clicking on the button. Good morning, Denise. How you doing? Can you hear me okay? Because I got no idea how this volume. I've had such trouble with it. So let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's why I used to say to my child long, long ago, "Can you hear me?" How you doing? All right. Give me a give me some kind of sign. Transformation, you're a sound and visual graph. Is it? Oh, thank you. How you doing, girlfriend? Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy Hanukkah. You know, so cover all the bases there. Happy holidays, anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, this technology stuff's been quite the deal. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah. Are you spending it alone today, or you got family plans or friends or something going on, or just solo? We're doing it solo today. BJ and Walter, are here, but it's just us, and we just have a small little meal, and I mean small, and it's good. So yeah, and I've sent out my little Christmas memes to the kids and the grandkids, and so start their day. Supposed to have some kind of live Zoom so I can kind of see the grandkids, great grandkids, the little ones. It's just me and my cat. Oh, okay. So Denise, it's just you and your cat today, baking ribs, baked potatoes, and broccoli for dinner. Oh, that sounds delicious. All right. That sounds wonderful, Denise. I love that. Yeah, we're like sharing a ham steak. I mean, and let's see. And there's some other fixins. I'm not sure. Boysenberry pies on the list, so that's cool. Love that. And yeah, but it's just small. Merry Christmas, Sam Reed Tech. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing really good. So it's a rainy day in Oregon. So some clouds over, but just a little rainy. So spirit, if you want. Yeah, Denise, absolutely. Would you prefer oracle or tarot? You know, and would ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to read the planets. Message from spirit. Okay. Okay, let's see. I didn't get. I kind of threw this together in a hurry, but I wasn't sure how it was all going to land. Let's see. Ah, all right, let's see what we got here. I'll just start laying some cards out, telling a little story, maybe. Yes, absolutely, Sam Reed. You absolutely can. Warrior girl, hello, sweetie, hello. And I gave BJ your love, honey, and Merry Christmas. Yeah. Okay, that's wonderful, Denise. I got it. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Fatima, Merry Christmas, darling. I was hoping I'd see you today. It's been a little while. I'm still flexing with the equipment, you know. Yeah, I am. This laptop business doesn't work for me, especially in trying to record. So I've got a desktop. I'm going back to the desktop. So I can get my equipment working good. All right. Spirit message for Denise. Um, Gilliam is your guide, right? Denise, isn't that his name? Gilliam? Where is he? Yeah. Message from Denise Fletcher's Oversoul. Let's check in with Denise's Oversoul. All right. Denise Fletcher and her Oversoul. Her entity. Yeah. What kind of message you got for Denise? All right. Let's start with 3 cards. All right. Denise Fletcher. Her Oversoul. Message for the highest and greatest good, please. All right. Ah. My first card out is Victory. 6 of Wands. Resonating that you're in fine form. You know? Well, wait a minute here. What's going on? Okay. So we got all right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Denise. Finally caught you live. Yay, Carl, you made it. Good. All right. Very good. Okay. Denise, we got something going on. Looks like a little bump in the road, maybe. But you got the 6 of Wands coming, out of the gate. All right. And the center of it, I pulled 5 cards. Okay. 5 cards. So at the center of it is Page of Swords. All right. Page of Swords at the center of it all. And so we got Mercury, Venus, and Uranus and Saturn energy on the Page of Swords. I gotta get my little light going here so I can see here. Okay, so Mercury, I need you guys to help me keep up with everybody's messages and requests, okay? Um, so Mercury is the card of reasoning and intellect, movement and of expression. All right. So coming up to that, and that's in the center of this read of the 5 cards. So the first card was 6 of Wands. All right. But after the 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords popped up. All right. So the 10 of Swords, again, it's a sword sign. So it's about uh, Mercury, Venus, Uranus, and Saturn. Mercury is the communication, you know. Venus is love. Uranus, well, Uranus is evolving, okay? It's progress, it's rebellion, it's awakening, it's sudden change. So you've got that energy in both the 10 of Swords and the Page of Swords, planetary speaking. I'm just using the planets here to communicate this. And then followed by the 8 of Wands. All right. So this is 8 of Wands is big communicator. Okay, with Mars, Sun, and Jupiter being its influences. And Jupiter is about growing, expansion, optimism, good luck, philosophy, and abundance. All right. But we know it's about communication and travel also. All right. So that could be coming up because the last card here is the 3 of Cups. You know, this beautiful card about community, ruled by the moon, Pluto, Mars, and Neptune. So the moon will be illuminating something, you know, and Pluto is empowerment. It's regeneration in the subconscious. And Mars is about action. And then Neptune is about the dream, the intuition, the spirituality, the psychic abilities. So, you know, and then the bottom of the deck, the shadow card, is the Four of Swords. So there's a lot of swords coming out here, mostly. So, and with the, you may need to rest or recover from some kind of bump, with this Ten of Swords. So, but it looks good. Oh, the Sun, Mars, and Jupiter are at 23 degrees right now, Warrior Girl says. You pulled the Eight of Wands this morning? Okay. Okay. Um, yeah. 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 So there could be some travel or some new communication coming in for you. Maybe, but because that the Eight of Wands is real big on travel and communication. So let's see. That was good to, but yeah, it's a ceiling fan. That's what you see up above me. Yeah, tiny from here. Yeah. Well, you're just seeing the edges of it, Carl. But it's pretty good. All right. You did a reading with your cat, Denise. I like that. I never thought of doing that before. I could do that with Jasmine. See how she's holding up. Yeah. Okay. And then let's see. I'm gonna pull. Oh yeah, I got to use some oracle cards here. We can't just leave it like that. And I'm still getting a little setup going on here too. Let's see. Well, I've got the Starseed Oracle right here handy for some reason, because it needs to be. So let me do a Starseed Oracle card for you. And then we will do, let's see. I had another one. I'll do the next request. I'm going to have to write this down. Senior moments, they keep shifting and changing and finding their own little mojo stuff. Okay, there we go. For Denise Fletcher. For Denise Fletcher. Oh, the void. We got the void. All right, and I'm going to read it to you. Void. It says, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. I like the sound of that. Sarah, some new subscriber. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, Warrior Girl, you're right. We are recycled teenagers. Really like that. Okay, let's see what the void says, because I saw this once before too, and I kind of like it. It's a good message. But I remember right. Come on, Loretta, let's find it. And these don't have numbers on them, so I gotta hone in on this. All right, all right. Oh, come on. The void. There it is. All right, found it. Uh, I'm glad you're all doing here and good, and you showed up, and I'm so glad to see you all. All right, here we go. The void. Yes, Sarah, Sam, you can. You've got one other in front of you, unless I've missed someone else. Warrior Girl, do I have that right? Which one's my next reading? Can you help me out with that? Yeah, it would help if you put the questions in caps in the comments. That would help us pick up on that. Thank you. Okay, the message from the void. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb. Yeah. The fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow, comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelming, small, and huge. The void is where faith lives. I live there. Okay, here we go. Keep going. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weaving happen the greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase. When we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mysteries of your life. This applies to every one of us right now. It does. I like that. How'd that resonate with you, Denise? Does that sound all right? Did that did that feel like it resonated? Wait a minute. What do I got? Oh, what I got over here. The rest of depends what hmm. I it looks like who we got here? Is this Copilot or Chat jumped up over here? Okay, let's see where we at. Amen. All right, Denise, I love that. Okay, what's coming for me? Marriage or moving abroad? Ooh, that's a good question, Sam Reed. I will read on that first. Hip straight on. Thank you, Denise. All right, let's look. I know I had another one. I don't want to miss nobody. Let's see. So I think, yeah, okay, it was you, Sam. I believe. Let me double check here. Yep. Okay. So we got Sam's question. And okay, okay. All right. Now, okay, I'm just going to come down below tomorrow because of long holidays. All right. Okay, Carl, I'll get you too. All right. Yeah, because I wanted to follow up with you after the last one that I did for you. Okay, so Sam's question. Sam's question. What's coming for me in 2026? Marriage or moving abroad? Okay, let me see here. Marriage or moving abroad? I'm going to grab another deck. Okay, the light seers just called me. I haven't used them in a while. So, wintertime, my bones are not moving as well as they should be. I'm working on that. Supplements and all. And for us older ones, the beetroot juice is very good. Okay, now, all right. What's coming for Sam Reed Tech in 2026? Marriage or moving abroad? Okay. Sam Reed. Marriage in 2026. What can Sam expect? Marriage or moving abroad? Or maybe both? Maybe. No. I'll call upon Sam Reed, who texts Oversoul. Sam Reed's entity to guide these cards and provide the message for Sam Reed. Call upon Sam Reed's Oversoul. Sam Reed's entity for Sam Reed's highest and greatest good. Sam Reed's highest and greatest good. 2026. Married or moving abroad? Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. Looks to me there's so we got where we got the Page of Pentacles. So I'll move it. We got the Four of Swords right out. This is about resting, recovering, recuperating. All right. And okay. And then the next card up is the Six of Cups. So, and that's about our feelings of the past along with the present, reminiscing, So there seems to be some reminiscing is what I'm getting here. But then we have the Nine of Swords in the middle. I pulled 5 cards. So the Nine of Swords is when we're locked into our own mental stuff, and it's working that out. Uh, we're not doing ourselves any favors when we're like that. Let's see with the birds. There's all kinds of thoughts and stuff. So, this is being worked out. First of all, it looks like in the beginning of 2026. Then we have the Fool card and the Ace of Cups. So because of the nostalgia and all that, here in the middle of this one right. Come on, Loretta. This one right here. Okay. This one right here. All right. That sits in the middle of the first 3 cards where you got rest coming out first. And then, you got all the crows flying over. This feels like because of, when we think of nostalgia, we think of how we grew up thinking and idolizing while everybody gets married and has a family and la da da and all that. Well, that kind of feels like what this is. That's what I'm picking up on these first 3 cards. All right. So let's just say this is related to the marriage idea. But this one, the last 2, the Fool, that's about adventure, journey. and then followed by the Ace of Cups. So it feels like it's either a rocky yeah, it's not I think it's travel. Okay, that's just it just feels like travel. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna say that, and then I'm going to pull an oracle. Uh, let's see here. Sacred Traveler is the one I'm going for because of your question. Is it in here? No, really? It's not. I don't have it up here with me. I don't know where it is. Okay. I don't have it over here, do I? No, I don't think I do. Okay. Um, yeah, it feels more like it's Traveler. That's what it's what I'm getting. It just feels more like the Traveler. Where are we going here? There we go. Okay. So, but let me give you a oracle card message. We're going to go with the messages from the spirits of nature. Here we go. I saw want to move away and start fresh. Well, okay, then that makes sense. Then if you want to move away and start fresh, that really explains the first three cards. And then you got the Fool. That's the card. Yes. You know, because the Ace of Cups, you're going to fall in love with that. That would be falling in love with your travel, your adventure plans, you know? And yeah, I think so. How does it? You're very welcome, Sam. You're very welcome. Okay. I'm going to give you an oracle card. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome. Here we go. Sam, give me an oracle for Sam. Okay. Sam, you got the card of love, the rose. Yeah. That traveling is going to be really good for you. It's going to be real good for you. Make you feel fresh again inside. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All of it resonates great. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, Carl. Uh what's Carl's question? Do you have a specific question? Wait a minute. Is Fanima asking for a question? Cause because of what Carl just said, thanks, Fanima. So I was just wondering what's coming for me in the marriage. Okay. Yeah, so I'd say the moving abroad thing. Yeah. Okay. We have Sam all caps. All caps. Yeah. Zen towards Bushra. Okay, Sarah Sum. Sarah Sum has a question too, it looks like. That's Sarah type question in all caps. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Carl. Okay, there you are, Carl. Okay. My metal bar deal has been postponed to Saturday instead of tomorrow because of the long holidays here. Will it be successful? Will I be able to move out by Monday? Man, you're pushing for that, aren't you? Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna grab another deck here. I'm gonna grab my deck. I do believe. I do believe. Here we go. All right. So that's two questions There you got. And will you be able to move out by Monday? How about we just go with that one? Um, or we can just cut to the chase too. Here, cut to the chase here. Okay. Okay. Calling on Carl Hess's Oversoul. His his entity, please. We got the questions. We got the questions. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Show me a yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Show me a no, please. Show me a no, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Calling upon Carl Hess's Oversoul. Please. Will Carl be moving out by Monday from where he is? Yes or no, please? Says yes. Hmm. Okay. Instead of tomorrow, because long. So Carl has his oversoul. Is Carl's mental bar deal? It was postponed till Saturday instead of tomorrow. Will it be successful? Yes or no, please? Yes or no for Carl has his oversoul. All right. Carl, it's saying yes. It's saying yes. Oh, now I'm gonna pull 3 cards on it. So, okay. Carl Hess, work on your oversoul. 3 cards, please, on Carl's question. That deal, the bar deal that got postponed, and him moving out. So, on him moving by Monday or on Monday, is Carl going to be able to move out on Monday? Carl going to be able to move out on Monday? Is Carl going to be moving out on Monday? Okay. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, prosperity, new offers and stuff. It's resonating that yes, Carl. Yes. How's that sound? Is that good? Yeah. So you know that deal goes through, you'll be moving out. So that'd be great. All right. And then Carl, I was wondering, did you how did you do with the looping of the videos? Has that helped any? Have you worked it that much? I was just curious how that's been going. Because we talked about that. Okay, now the next question I had here. Uh, I think it was from Sarah Song, wasn't it? Welcome, tiny friendly community. Yeah, it is a tiny friendly community too. Thank you. Okay, where is her or his Sarah Song's question? Okay, true feelings of Zion towards Bushra. Okay, it's all in caps. So you're asking for yourself about your true feelings of Zion towards Bushra. Do I have that right, Sarah Sum? And if I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm really sorry. Yeah. Okay. 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 Great. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we get a lock in again because I gotta. Okay. I'm back. Good. Okay, here we go. I'm busy adjusting the settings for all my videos. Your suggestions really help to get more effective searches. Oh, good. Good. I'm really glad. Okay. All right, Sarah. So let me lock into your question again because it's all in caps. So I should be able to locate it. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. Now, calling upon Sarah Psalm G71, her Oversoul, regarding true feelings of Zion toward Bushra. 5 cards, please. True feelings of Zion toward Bushra. True feelings of Zion toward Bushra. What is true feelings for Zion toward? Okay. So, yes. Okay. First card out, we get the Page of Cups, the Dreamer. Yeah. And the Messenger. Did you get a message? The second card out, we've got the King of Pentacles. In the middle, Page of Pentacles. We have the Fool. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So when I look at my shadow card, so we've got 2 Pentacles, a Cup, ending with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Has there been a message? Did you get some kind of news on your question? Was there some kind of indication, news message that came in for you, Sarah Sam? Not yet. No. Okay. Because the Page of Cups is like a poetic dreamer, real romantic and sweet talker. And then that's followed by the King of Pentacles. So, and for me, you know, this would represent in this deck someone who might be emotionally lethargic, you know? Um, they've got this, there's self-control there, more administrative type person. And then in the middle of these 5 cards is the Page of Pentacles. Now, in this deck, Page of Pentacles is like a teacher, an adventurer, and they can bring news. They're scholarly and stylish. They're very contemplative. All right. But see what I see here. All right. So if we look at the first and second card, we've got the dreamer, kind of musing that way, maybe dreaming about him. But then when we look at the king and the page here, now he may be facing in her direction, but she's got her back towards him. All right. focused totally on something else. And that's followed by this Fool card, which indicates potential and exploration, new beginnings and possibilities. There's an inner knowing here. All right. And that is followed by the Wheel of Fortune, you see. Both major arcanas. These are so this card's about your destiny and expansion and movement and a big change. But what I see is okay. Let me now visually. This is what I'm getting. You see, she is looking towards the Fool. What? Come on, Loretta, get him up. She's looking towards the Fool and change, the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see. I'm busy, Justin. Suggestions, fine. Okay. All right, good. So what I'm looking at here, let me look at this question again. I gotta look at that question again. Where we're at? Where are we at? Yeah. There's the metal bar. Towards Bushra. Does Bushra require a journey and a big change? You know, if that's the case, there's a lot of thinking. Look at they're very zoned in on one thing. Is that the Bushra? You're gonna have to let me know. How am I doing with this? Am I picking up anything for you, Sarah Sam? Oh, does he love you? I'm getting more you I would think that you may have more feelings for him than he does for you. You know, indicated by these two cards right here. Okay, where you're looking at him, but he ain't looking at you that way. You see what I mean? I'm getting he's emotionally lethargic. That's what I'm getting. I would not describe it as love. You know, I could be wrong. I mean, the feelings, the energy changes, but for right now in this moment, it doesn't feel like that. You know, I'm not getting any love cards. You know, there's the lovers cards didn't come out. The two of heart or the two of cups, 10 of cups. You know, all those really high lovey cards. They didn't show up. So I would I would take it like that. You know, you're more focused than he is. You know, not to say couldn't change over time. I don't know, but right now, yeah. No, I don't sugarcoat a lot. I'm sorry. No. Well, I'm not sorry. I just yeah, I just don't roll that way. So, and what the shadow card says, because it's the 8 of Pentacles, which is to pay attention to the details. Because if you're paying attention to the details and listening to your heart intelligence, you will know the truth. You will know how he feels. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I got for you, sweetie. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Because I usually hear higher self among other readers, and Loretta saying Oversoul rang a bell. Well, yeah, because your Oversoul, our Oversouls, they're they're part of source, the omnipotent one, you know. Okay. All right. Does 7:33 and it looks like I'm getting 800 before the new year. Oh, I'm not sure what that the 733 and the 800 means, Carl, but 800 is more than 733, so that's good. Mhm. Yeah, Carl's a great little filmmaker. You are, Carl. You can really do well with your channel, I feel. Just gotta do some tweaking, and you're working on it. Oversoul is another word for higher self, yes. It's what it is. Your higher self is your oversoul, you know. And now another term I'm using is, and I got this from, and it just made sense. It resonated with me. Uh, the term entity, my entity, because my entity is a fractal of the source, the omnipotent one, you know. So it encompasses your guardian angel, your guide, your sages, your ancestors. It's like it's all packaged into one unit, and we call it my entity. You know, Regis Meredith over on Gaia, who she's been deep into esoteric for 30 plus years. And so through working with all of her stuff, and I listened to her too, and it resonated. It just made sense to me. So I've kind of picked that up. How we doing? Who said you was impotent? Important, important, but impotent? Don't know. That's funny. Okay, I have Miley here. What has a question? Yes, Miley, you may. Does za? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing names. Does za have a romantic feelings towards me? Okay, all right. I think so. Yes. Yeah, the omnipotent one, Carl, is the source. Um, here's everything. Our thoughts, our words, our feelings, our everything. Hears, feels, touch, sees all of it, you know. And every minuscule of anything in existence, it is the omnipotent one. Okay. All right. Ooh, that sounds good, Denise. Okay. Now for Mila's question. Does Za have a romantic feeling towards her? Does Za have a romantic feeling towards her? Calling on Mila -56. Does Za have a romantic feeling? Calling on her entity. Mila. On Mila -56. Does Za have feelings for her? Does Za have feelings, romantic feelings towards her? Yeah. I got a maybe right up. It's a major arcana, so it's very much a possibility. But let's see what's up next. Let's clarify. Well, it's in the works because it's a pentacle. Pentacles are slow, but it's a court card and it's a pentacle. So let's see what else. Yeah, another pentacle. Yeah. And then we got the Two of Swords, Page of Wands. Ah, I would say he's again. These are not cup cards. They're not romantic cards. So, but it's different in other parts of the world too. So, um, but romantic, no, I wouldn't put it that way. No, dear, I wouldn't put it that way. Not with za. I wouldn't. Does that help? Does that resonate with you, or are you getting a different? Are you picking up something different from him, Mila? We're working with each other. Okay. Yeah. And the pinnacles are the cards of working, collaborating, but still, there was not any indication that there was any kind of romantic feeling there. My harvest ribs. Yeah. I agree with you, Denise. Absolutely. Okay. So, Mila, do you have another question regarding that? Or I can, you know what? I'm gonna pull you an oracle card, right? From the soul helper. All right? Sound good? Let's do that. And happy holidays, everybody. We're just gonna make the best of it. Did you happen to catch my blessing for Christmas 2025? Because it really does apply worldwide. You know, the Grinch, he may make us cringe, but he ain't gonna be the last. He's not gonna have the last word. Okay, so hi Naya Gigi. Hello. Okay, now this poll, Soul Helper Oracle, is for Mila. Okay. Mila's Oversoul, please. Oracle for guidance for Mila. Oracle of guidance for Mila from the Health Oracle. All right. Thank you very much. All right, please for Mila. All right. Ooh, okay. I will read this out of the book too. The eyeballs. You've got release your inner rebel, be yourself, and create your own universe. Be yourself and create your own universe. Okay, and this. Okay, good. It's got a number. This one's better than. Let's see. Okay, and the page 76. I'm going to read this to you. Every girl should listen up. Yes, they are. The heart of a rebel beats within us all. We understand Lilith and her urge for self-determination and freedom because we have already felt this impulse, and at this moment, you feel it strongly too. If you are not familiar with the story of Lilith, here's a brief outline. God originally created Adam and gave him a wife as a companion. According to the Talmud, the first wife was called Lilith, and she was of equal birth, self-confident, proud, and a free woman. She refused to serve Adam and wanted to be in a dominant position when they made love, which displeased Adam. He wanted to dominate her, and an argument ensued. Lilith spoke the secret name of the Lord, which resonates full of magic, and parted from Adam, leaving him as a free and self-determined woman. It is said that she had many children, but lost them as a punishment for her disobedience and individualism. Lilith wanted to be free. She was not meant for a small world. You have drawn this card because you too need more space and freedom for yourself. Emerge from your constraining cocoon. You are a child of Lilith. all witches, shamans, and healers, all wise men and women, all those whom knowledge is given, have a spiritual connection to Lilith, who wants to oppress you, who wants to take your place, who is crossing boundaries. Rebuke them, but clearly and with love. Since people are sometimes unaware of their incorrect behavior, follow the path of your soul, the path of freedom, and pay no attention to the complaints and criticism of others. They do not know that you can create your own universe. I gotta tell you, this reminds me, release your inner rebel. So how many of you know about the fall of Sophia? Because that's where we're going next in 2026. And you know what the shadow card is here in the oracle? A partnership for the new age. It is time to welcome it. Yep, indeedy. We're talking Sophia. And Sophia was birthed from consciousness first. Yeah. It's how we came into the matter world. But BJ and I are going to be going into that in 2026, January. We're going to begin that discussion. Yeah. Oh, Nia. Okay. Does Biden love me? Abedin? Is that it? Abedin love me. Okay. Naya, let's go. Okay. Here we go. Does Biden love Naya Chichi? Does Abedin love me? Yes. Okay. Abedin. Does Abedin love Naya Chichi? Does Abedin love Naya Chichi? Calling on Naya Chichi's oversoul, Naya Chichi's entity, please, for her highest and greatest good. Does Abedin love? Does he love her? Does he love her? Okay. I'm gonna start here. Okay. Right. Mm. Okay. I pulled 5 cards. I pulled 5 cards out. We've got 3 major arcanas amongst them. And the shadow card is major arcana. This is big. Okay. So the first card out is the moon. Okay. You can't see everything clearly in the moon. And also the moon will illuminate things that you had not seen before. All right. And then we have the page of wands. Page of wands likes to explore the unknown, which is what is, it's in hidden aspects of the moon, you know. There's things that are hidden. In the middle of it all, we've got the magician, which is a manifestation card. It's intense, it's formless, it's disciplined. It's about the power of the mind, all right? And that's followed by temperance, all right? And temperance is about balancing the elements. Cups. And then we have the fifth card is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles speaks about examining our finance, our physical responsibility, our finances, assessing all of that. And then the shadow card at the bottom of the deck is the devil. All right. And so once again, I'm not getting any romantic cards here. Um, if we're talking about a business deal between two people, you know, it with work, with the magic of the magician, you know, balancing every element and weighing all the physical, financial parts of it, you know. Still feels a little iffy to me. All right. Yeah. Toxicity. Yeah. Yeah. So love, no. I don't pick up on that. You know, I'm not getting that mileage. Is that resonating? I mean, or are you feeling the opposite of what I'm mentioning? You know, when I'm picking up on the cards. Naya, are you all right? I hope you're okay. Okay, Naya, I'm going to pull a soul helper card for you. Yeah. Yeah, there just wasn't any love cards there. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. For Naya. Soul helper oracle card, please. Naya. Naya, what helper please? Soul helper oracle card. Here we go, Naya. Follow the path of your soul. Follow the path of your soul. I'm going to read that to you. You're all right. Thank you, Naya. Thank you for that feedback. Okay, so here's what Spirit's telling you. Follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you, is the message here. Okay, and I'm going to read out of the book. All right, here we go. I keep track of my eyeball here. It helps. It says, now is the time to follow the path of your soul, Naya, and anyone else this may resonate for. Do not let negative vibrations in the outside world distract you. All your spiritual helpers will now receive very powerful, supportive, from the divine source of all being in order to better guide you with speed and purpose toward happiness and fulfillment. Place the stag, a subtle fellow traveler, at the head of all your energetic companions and follow it. The whole universe supports you and sends you the divine light of clarity and an unwavering determination. Do not squander this great moment being gifted to you. Open all your senses and chakras and allow everything that is now flowing to you to flow through you. You are at the threshold of a path that will take you to a higher dimension and expanded consciousness. Make use of every opportunity that now presents itself to follow the paths of your soul and mastery. For you, this means never passing judgment again. From this moment on, be glad and grateful, and prepare yourself with meditation and by following a light diet. Keep the stag beside you at all times. Observe it. It will bring you wise advice and may guide you to a worldly or a spiritual teacher. Both are good. It is now more important than ever not to let anything throw you off balance, off your center. Keep the stag in your mind's eye and follow it, is the guidance that you're getting from the source, the omnipotent one, the creator. I love that. I love that for you. I hope that really helps. Okay. Uh-oh. How'd that resonate, Naya? I hope that helps. I hope that works for you. Where are we at now? Oh, Merry Christmas, Andrea. Merry Christmas. So glad you made it here. Yvette. Merry Christmas, Yvette. How you doing? I'm glad you could stop in and join us for a little bit of holiday cheer. Yeah. And please do, if you haven't subscribed and you like what you're hearing so far, there's going to be more stuff, new stuff in 2026. Like I said, BJ and I are going to be embarking on the journey of Sophia. And Sophia is the feminine energy that's been pretty much annihilated off the planet. And we're going to bring her back. Oh, of course, Andrea. Can you put it all in caps for me? What kind of reading do you want? Hey, man, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good, Yvette. I getting settled in, and I moved here to Oregon the first of the month, and with BJ and Walter, beautiful people, and yeah, it's been really good. So taking this month to settle in, let Christmas pass and all that, and then we're gonna jump out in January. So it'd be good. And also I'm going to be getting a store and a website, and BJ and I are going to do websites, and that'll be connected to our mission together in regards to Sophia and that, and also Nicole is absolutely part of our new journey in 2026. So, and so we're going to be helping to enlighten and embrace the feminine energy and working on bringing in the balance, because that little yin and yang symbol that we've all seen, balance, it's at the core of happy productive lives, and so that's what we're aiming for. Oh, okay. Andrea's question is, what is being hidden from me? IB Ib are hidden from me in this relationship with CR, the Leo. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. The question is, what is being hidden from Andrea, 54 Hector, with in the relationship with CR Leo? So you're already in a relationship with CR Leo. All right, Denise. I'm glad you got your belly full. Andrea, 54 Hector, is in a relationship with CR, the Leo. Feels that something is being hidden from her in the relationship. Okay, calling on Andrea, 54 Hectares, Oversoul. For her highest and greatest good, we ask for Oversoul, the entity of Andrea, 54 Hector. What is being hidden from her in regards to CR, the Leo, in their relationship? Okay, one more shuffle here. One more shuffle. What is being hidden? Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. I got let's see, Saturn is ruled by Saturn, achieving honor, wisdom, ambition, structure, discipline. And I got the world come out first. Okay, let's see where else we're going here. Because that's consummation. Oh, and then we got the Ace of Wands. And then we got the Two of Pentacles. Justice. Ah, there is something. Because the shadow card is the High Priestess, you know? So there's secrets, yes. But the next card out afterwards is the Ace of Wands, you know? And there's growth, inspiration, there's a new venture, you know, is what it speaks to. It also speaks to creative potential, it speaks to spiritual progress. And in the middle of it, these 5 cards is the Two of Pentacles. Now she balances, she's balancing. Um, she's got prospects. This is it talks about prospects and adaptability and multitasking and juggling responsibilities. And then we have justice come out. So there's consequences to every action, but the fifth last card out is of Ace of Pentacles. So prosperity, new offer, financial gain, new venture, new opportunity is what this card speaks to. There is, and what really jumped out at me, you know, was the world card right off the bat. So what I'm going to say to you here is there is nothing nefarious here. If anything, because in the middle of it, I mean, it doesn't feel nefarious. It doesn't feel, but you know, we've got these 2 pentacles here, the last 3 cards, where you got the balancing act going on, the responsibilities, the justice card coming out because there's consequences and they are, and he knows it, but he's trying to get something going. He's trying to get something going. So it's like a necessary secret, you know, with the high priestess showing up at the bottom. Yeah, because then we got the magician right behind her. So he's working on making, oh my God, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? So, and then the Three of Pentacles. So, and the Emperor. Whatever he's got cooking, it feels like it's good, you know, and it's beneficial for the both of you. Oh, you found a box of condoms, Tanner? One left in the box. Oh, so I don't know what to think. No, I now I don't know what to think. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let me just go to the pendulum here, because or what country are you in? Um, can I ask, are you here in the States, in the United States, or are you outside the country? All right. Andrea, where are you from? Where are you at? Where are you and your CR the Leo at? Chicago. Chicago. Okay. Okay. I am going to ask Andrea 54 Hector. Okay. Asking Andrea's over well, let's ask spirit. Okay. For Andrea's greatest and highest good. Does CR the Leo, has he got something nefarious going on connected to that box of condoms? Is there something underhanded or going on behind her back having to do with that box of condoms that had 10 in and has only got one now? Yes or no, please? Yes or no, please? Yes or no, please? Okay, it's not answering me. It's refusing to answer me. Let me ask another way. Um, is Andrea is Andrea 54 Hector? Is she in a relationship that is for her highest and greatest good? Is this benefiting her to be with CR Leo? Is this where she's supposed to be right now? Spirit, Andrea, and CR Lewis. Are they a match made in heaven? How about that? Are they a match made in heaven? Well, you're not a match made in heaven, is what it's saying. Let's see. God, I'm so sorry, Andrea. So let me pull another card on here. This is Andrea and CR Lewis. Give us some insight here. What's she supposed to do with him? What is Andrea supposed to do with CR Lewis? What is she? And for going forward, for her greatest and highest good, what direction could she go from this day forward with CR Lewis, with CR the Leo? With CR the Leo. Okay, one more shuffle. Now I'm gonna pull the top card. Okay. Yeah. Is there something nostalgic about CR the Leo? I mean, is it someone you know him from childhood? Yeah. Whatever he's up to, it's about money. As that's what I'm picking up. So it may be misguided, you know? I don't know. I'm not getting anything clear. I don't see him for 2 weeks and then I found the condoms. I didn't see him for 2 weeks and then found the condoms. Mm, yeah. Mhm, 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 mhm. She didn't see him for 2 weeks and then found the condoms. So, what is Andrea supposed to do with that? What is she supposed to do with that? Mm. Calling on Andrea's highest, on her oversoul for her highest good. What is Andrea supposed to do with CR the Leo? What is she supposed to do? What is the guidance for her? All right. What is the guidance for Andrea and CR? What is her guidance? Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Okay. When I asked that, Andrea, well, when I just pulled and I used the longest dream, I think is what it is. I got the 7 of Pentacles. So this is sneaky, and it's there's a strategy to it, but yeah. What are we? Oh, yeah, and then the uh shadow card is the 3 of Swords. And behind the 7 of Swords, pulling the cards, I got the Knight of Cups. You know, but is that you in the tower? Nope, because then we got the Devil. And we got the 4 of Wands, the Happy Home card, the 3 of Pentacles, which is collaboration. So it feels like now that he's not, yeah, 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 you're right. There's what you're feeling is right. Listen to your heart. I'm going to tell you, listen to your heart intelligence, you know, quietly go within. I don't know that I would confront him on this. You know, I don't know if that would be a good idea at all. You know, nobody likes to feel cornered, you know. And if you confront him with that, it might be, I don't know. And plus, I don't know what kind of character he is. So just proceed with caution. All right. Open, yeah, you know, if you don't mind an open relationship, like a warrior girl is saying, let's see who we got here. King Not, I'm at one. What is Heather, my Aries, feeling towards me? Or will she come back? We are in no contact. Hi, King Zot. King Alt. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I meet a new female friend that I can trust. Okay. All right. Yeah, put your questions in all caps, King Alt. I hope I'm saying that right. And Yv- Yvette de Braggs is asking, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. We got to finish up with Andrea here. What we got here? You are. Thank you. Thank you, King Ots. Okay, thank you. Does and Andrea wants to, does he know that I found the condoms? Well, I'm just gonna ask a pendulum about that. All right. For Andrea's oversoul. Oh no. Well, let's ask CR Leo. Asking CR Leo, the one that's in has a relationship with Andrea. Does CR the Leo, does he know that Andrea found the box of condoms? Does he know? Mm, given a yes. I would play this cool and calm and under the radar is what I'm picking up. You know, don't be confrontational about it. You know, you protect yourself first and foremost, honey. All right. I love you. Take care of yourself. I hope that helps. You're welcome, Andrea. You're welcome. Good luck, dear. All right. Now, okay, Everett, we're back to you. Will I meet a new female friend that I can trust? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. You mean up next or soon? Okay. Will Andrea meet? Okay. Or Yvette. Well, Yvette, will she meet a new female friend that she can trust? Asking Yvette's Oversoul. Will she meet a new female friend that she can trust? Will she meet a new female friend that she can trust? Do you know how you gauge? Um, this had coming up about friendship, there's a lot of people that have problems or difficulties uh, making friends, uh, being a friend, I guess, because I always understood that how you make friends is by being a friend, and what builds friendship, kindness. Yeah, my 10-year-old great granddaughter. I had this conversation with her before I left just last month. And like I told her, and I'm going to tell anybody here that needs to know too, friendship is about extending kindness to another soul. All right. And when your kindness is met with kindness, then you possibly got a friend here. You possibly. But it don't happen in snap decisions or quick moments, you know. You build this with each encounter. With each encounter, you gauge, are you giving and receiving kindness? Both ways. And only then can you trust that you've got a friend in somebody. But you have to see this grow, you know. It's not going to come in a second or in a minute, you know. Um, under unusual or different circumstances, it can surprise you, but normally it takes time. It's a time thing. No wonder I can't see. I got the wrong glasses on. I'm sorry. So anyway, I hope that helps somebody. Merry Christmas. Oh, Amy, is that? Yeah, Amy. Merry Christmas. How you doing, sweetie? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. You're welcome, Andrea. Did I ask correctly? Let's see. People are not loyal. Can't trust them. Your significant other. Well, yeah. Some people are not loyal. And if you can't trust them with your significant other, you know, then that tells you that the kindness isn't there. The friendship's not there. You know, that's what I was just speaking about. You know, if you got to feel, if you're feeling hinky about this, back away from it. Whatever it is, back away from it. You know, that's your heart intelligence talking to you. Listen to the heart intelligence, the body intelligence. Absolutely. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Amy. Okay, now, King Gots, King Gots, I'm going to take your question now. Let me come back up here. Okay, King Gots. Okay, what is Heather, my Aries, feeling towards me, or will she come back? We are in no contact. Mm-mm-mm. King Ops. So I take it Heather is Aries. I've got experience with Aries. Yeah, they're pretty strong-willed. My oldest is in Aries. Yeah. So King Otz. What is Heather feeling towards King Otz? All right. Asking Heather's Oversoul for King Otz. Hasn't seen in a while. Will you be back in contact? Will you return King Otz? Are you going to be returning King Otz's affection? Please, okay. All right. All right. I got a moon, major arcana. Excuse me. No, is what I'm getting. You see that? You got Jupiter and Neptune at play here. And Jupiter is about expansion and philosophy. And Neptune is the dream card, the illusions, spirituality and psychic abilities. It also resonates with some other things, but the cycle of life is what it resonates with also. So I would say it doesn't feel like it. It does not feel like it, King Oz. And I am going to pull an oracle for you. All right. From the soul helper. All right. Soul helper has been good. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to come back down here. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what to do. Okay. Oh, you're Scorpio? Oh, honey, let me tell you something. I'm Scorpio. My oldest child is Aries. I ain't seen him in 10 years. His choice, not mine. So, yeah, if you know anything about astrology, it's a tough one. It's a tough relationship between a Scorpio and an Aries. In my experience and what I have come to understand through astrology. You're very welcome, sweetie. I'm going to pull you a soul oracle card. All right. I have here that you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. All right. So I'm going to read you the message here. And the shadow card on that says a light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. At every dark doorway, you're being watched over. Wow. Okay. You are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. So let me find this message here. I can't believe I got these glasses on my face. Okay. Sorry. There, I can see. All right. 31. All right. Down here. Here we go. All right. Here's your message, sweetie. The lotus flower represents the union of opposites. It possesses the power and wisdom to fuse light and darkness, symbolizing the spirit, perfection, and spiritual development. You have drawn this card because you are at the beginning of your soul path and still have much to understand. But that is only natural. We are all on the path of mastery. None of us can claim to be any better or indeed worse than others. We are not in a competition. Retain your innocence and do not fear the dark. It is a wonderful place in which to grow. At some point, we all have momentarily strayed from the light-filled path before choosing to rejoin it once more. Even the lotus has its roots in the deep, dark, cold mud of the lake bed. I must reach up through the water towards the light to flower in true, perfect beauty. Only then does it give us the gift of its magical beauty and enchanting fragrance. You have drawn this card because something really profound is about to unfold. It heralds a new chapter of your journey. Take the time to listen carefully, first to your inner voice, and then to the world outside. You might hear the call of a new teacher. Be open to your ongoing path of learning, wisdom, experiences, and personal growth. Wow. I like that message. I like that message for you a lot. All right. There you go, sweetie. Amy, it's got a wonderful feel to it, you know. And BJ and I, oh yeah, the other thing I was going to do is BJ is a rock hound from decades back, and she's got the rocks, gems, crystals to show it. And she's got a lot of things I have never seen presented before. And I learned from BJ about stones, crystals, and gems being when they're birthed. The substance they're birthed from is called the matrix. You know, we've all heard that word, right? So she'll have the matrix of a crystal. So the matrix is still there and the crystal's bursting up, or the gem or the stone, whatever it is. So anyway, in January, you know, starts a new year. And this is one of the things I told her, you know, we should do this at least once a month, you know, do something to do with the stones, crystals, and all that, because they're just so magical and cool. So yeah, it's a wonderful, energetic spot I am in, and 2026 is going to be good. I love the wee little bear. Yeah, Kagot, Kingot. Why is it always darkness? Ah, yeah. Well, we are all birthed from the darkness. You know, it was dark in the void before it had light. You know, so that's from whence we came. It's good. Is Annie Bear here? Did I just see Annie? I see Warrior Girl saying hi to Annie Bear. Hello, Annie Bear. You beautiful soul, you. I hope you're doing really well. All right, Andrea. Have I missed anybody's question? She swooshed in. Yes, she did. She swooshes about. She's such a blessing. So I'm glad you're all here. Thank you so very much. Let's see. Oh, we've been on an hour and a half now. Okay. So I guess you know what? I'm gonna pull one. I'm going to pull two. One oracle from the Soul Helper for the collective. Okay. And also the Starseed oracle for the collective before we wrap this up. But before I do that, okay, Warrior Girl, would you like a reading? Is that what you meaning? A general, maybe? You just want a general reading? Let me know. Oh, for the collective, a general reading for the collective? Yeah, we can do that. Let's do for the collective, we'll do a mini Celtic. So meaning a 3 card. How about we do that? Oh, oh, oh. Maybe. Uh, yeah. Yeah, we'll do the six. Well, I should have said six card. The six card Celtic. I type slow too. I'm just terrible. I know. I really appreciate your help, warrior girl. You're a dream. You're a godsend to me. Thank you. Thank you for being my little. Uh, See, my mind's going again. You know what I mean with the little wrench. Thank you so much. God. Okay. Okay. Calling on the oversouls, the collective's oversouls. All right. Calling on the collective oversouls for a reading for the collective. All right. We'll make a quick six card. Message reveal. We're going to use the message reveal. Okay. Thank you very much. Calling on all the oversouls for the collective, for all's greatest and highest good. A message reveal, please. All right. All right. I think this move it. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay. One last little shuffle, and then we go. All right. There we go. All right. At present time, there's conflict. Five of Wands. You know, this ain't nothing new. We all know about it. All right. And what we must deal with is the essence of the Five of Pentacles, you know, feeling it's got the energy of the indigence, destitution, and certainly feeling isolated and financial hardship. We've got to deal with that. All right. And what it is due to, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So the giving and receiving, the balance has been all out of whack, you know. It's due to the greedy ones, these rich SOBs, keeping it all because they made what they have off of our backs, off of our lifetime, you know. So that's what it's due to. What's it affecting? It's affecting, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So those rich ones are being misers, and it's affecting our stability. It's affecting everyone's stability and control and security. And it's causing us to have to be more frugal, way more frugal. And the thoughts on it, well, we've got the Moon card coming up. So things are being illuminated that we can see, and then there's other things that are hidden aspects that we're not going to be able to see. All right. And then what we can expect is a whole lot of nostalgia coming up. Six of Cups, you know. Our past, our present. We cannot live in the past. We must look forward because, you know, this is the card about our childhood, our memories, our sentimental yearnings. This card is not about being an adult. It's not about our finances. It's not about reality. It's not about walking our talk in life. Okay, I might as well go do the whole thing. And the circumstances, I'm going to do the full card read. Circumstances, if we've got the Nine of Cups. So we're dealing with both superficial desires and material success, wish fulfillment, accomplishment, satisfaction. All right. The influence, we got the World card. Big changes coming in. Consummation, because we are going to have to consummate it. The advice, The Fool. This is about, um, we got to begin again, and we got to use our inner knowing for new beginnings and new possibilities. That's the advice card. What were we going to experience? We're going to experience the Seven of Wands, the collective will, you know. And this is the card of tenacity. It resonates resistance and ready to fight and defending positions and standing our ground. We have the right to be housed, to be fed, to be cared for, to have our medical needs met. Okay? What we will experience, we're going to experience a period of rest. All right? There's going to be a timeout coming up. And we're going to do reflection. There's going to be a map of a time of recovery, so we can get our feet steady underneath us again. Yeah, the money too, warrior girl, absolutely. Um, some are going to experience illness. Some are going to experience solitude. Some are going to experience rest and recovery. Shadow over all this, Seven of Cups. A whole lot of decisions have got to be made going forward. A whole lot of decisions. But we're going to be okay. It's not going to feel like it's really calming down a whole hell of a lot until April. These first 3 months are going to be a rough ride, you know. But I've been telling you that all along. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, but knowingly, have some extra cans of food in the cupboard. You don't have to get crazy, but have what you need to get you through a week. If everybody had enough to get them through a week, you know, that'd be a blessing. And and we'll get help from our communities. I love that. God rest you, merry billionaires. Yeah. After I finish, I will check that out too. That's funny. Thank you, warrior girl. Okay. All right. Now. All right. Now, do we want an oracle now too, or is that it for you? Huh? Quick little oracle. I'm not even going to read the big cards or the big book. From your soul helper for the collective. For the soul helper. Oh, soul helper collective. For the collective. Come on. For the collective, please. For the collective. We've got flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. So any darkness you see out there, just shun it. Close the door on it. That's what it's saying. Close the door on it. Close the door on any dark paths you see coming your way or you see outside the door. You open the door, it looks like darkness, close the door. Just close it. The next one here is the Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Don't forget that last part. Softening to love. The Great Severing. So, and we know that. That's what the collective read was just about. So thank you, everybody, for coming. I love you all. Please do a thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Love to have you. We're headed into new and better and more exciting things in 2026. We shall prevail. We shall prevail. Okay. All right. Have a good day. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.